I think she had to relog. She logged off, I know that, a while ago, about 5 minutes ago. But I'm sure she said something. I'm sure she said something happened. So I take it she's logged off to relog. Or reboot.
So resolve for this zone on the trash is 558. We have
and you need around 6
bag. Now's the time to put it on.
Yep, that and 65 to 70k potency. It's pretty high.
We need 60k for T1.
Yeah.
We don't need it. Just helps with DPS.
I meant our requirement in the book.
We've got a lot of folks not in the raid chat.
Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surged.
Oh, that's a lot better than our first time in here.
Something died in less than 10 minutes.
Okay, so I guess I'll just pull the boss right back here. Oh, everybody don't go past the shield.
1 second, Far. I'm gonna jump back to DC and see if I can get people to get in the right chat channel. It's clear to pull that name for her. We'll do a ready check.
You ready? Do a ready check.
Size, ready check.
Warlocks use stacks, right? I guess it won't matter. It's a long enough fight.
You know what would be nice if the solo buff would work in here?
That would be nice.
Yeah, but just think what their health would be then. Because if we're going to get massive boost, they're going to get a boost to their health.
Nah, let's not do that part.
Hawk's just logged in. I don't know whether he does once camp. Oh, never
Incoming,
mind.
by the way.
Surge virulent outbreak. Surge virulent outbreak. Surge tainted mutation.
Farley, you're on my priority list for a reset if you need one.
Everything's down if you want to reset me. Thank you kindly.
Surge withering. Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surged.
Louis,
Yes.
did you read what I said in officers?
I'll say that again.
Could you do DKP mate?
Oh, yeah, okay.
We do need to start,
Surge tainted
and you'll need
mutation.
to give pure separated DKP.
Okay. It's 20 right now?
Yeah, 20 on the start, 20 on the hour. I have to admit I'm not 100% sure if there was progression DKP.
I do not believe so.
The new boss kill
Mob
is-
kill DKP. First time the raid kills the mob and we get the guild achievement, we get extra DKP.
We are gonna get this one down today. We are.
Well, we're doing better than the first time we tried it. I don't think we got it off 100%, did we?
Keep on pressing buttons.
I am.
Who else is on bench besides Pierre? I got him.
Only him.
Okay.
Unless Hawk wants to join, but
Surge tainted mutation.
Noon's also on.
I got you in raid there, Bart.
No, I meant the other noon.
Oh, thank you.
But are they in this voice
Surge
channel,
virulent
which is a
outbreak.
requirement to get bench DKP?
Has been spoken.
Surge virulent outbreak.
be a requirement to get DKP if you're on the raid too. You need to be in the raid voice channel. I see people aren't.
That's what my understanding of the rules said.
Surge tainted mutation.
Me too, but I could be wrong.
Tough love is okay sometimes.
Okay, guys, we're almost halfway.
Surge blood contract. Your blood contract surged. Surge withering. Surge tainted mutation. Surge tainted mutation.
No, Obman, these maps don't have timers. It took Redemption 39 minutes the first time.
Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surged.
Puggy, you want to reset?
Yeah.
Or let me, you ready for one now?
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, I got to reset too if someone needs it.
Tano, I'd be more than happy to have one. If you don't mind.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
Surge tainted mutation. Surge virulent outbreak.
You guys stay down, please.
Capella's not in channel, so you might not hear
Surge
that
tainted
double
mutation. Surge tainted
withering.
mutation surged.
Well, I sent him a towel, so.
Okay. I was doing exactly the same. Sorry, Capella, if you got a double.
I sent him a tell too.
He definitely heard it.
He's in chat channel now.
Guys, stop slacking in the guild hall. This would be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's gonna miss our very first PoP kill.
Yeah.
We will have our first bidding war. There will be drama, people will start yelling, and he will all miss it.
And how many of us remember to grab the raid quest? And if anybody did, please share.
Will do.
I have it, I'll share it pretty quick.
Why, do you think we're going to kill 3 frigging road mobs?
I know we're gonna kill 3 raid mobs.
We could have killed this guy twice if Bart hadn't reset his zone.
Yeah, see what had happened was my ACT.
Keep concentrating.
It wasn't your fault. I mean, you did what was expected, but I was thinking like, oh man, Bart. I was just too late.
It happens.
Noon, probably Noon still has it, but we already killed Trash, so.
We can enter a zone that was made previous to one we've already been in.
Correct. Hey, we're killing it in like 13 minutes. They really made it more easy in last patch.
Well, people just have the gear now.
No, they did change it. It wasn't the patch notes.
Oh, did they?
Yep, they removed quite some HP. And we're doing about... We're doing double the DPS we did last week. And then it was around 50 minutes we would need.
Baritone.
Surge with ring.
Is it 3% for verdict?
Your with ring surged.
There we go. Hey, we got shot.
Hey! That's all.
Oh, nice. We got short hand. That's cool.
Yay! Congrats, everyone.
We got Inquisitor Master. Roro, that's one's for you.
Congrats, Robo.
Congrats, Roro.
Why
What
didn't I
level
get to
is
see
that?
one?
Oh, that drop down list already reset it like 8 times. There we go. Prototype of hand covering. Noon, if you're still in the guild hall, could you read in the book how much DKP we get for first time kills? Please?
Wait up, it's on the website. Moved all that to the website. Back. Did you put it back in?
Eno? Okay.
Put Eno with Noon, size.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm doing it. 20 DKP bonus, Louis.
Thanks, Pure.
Got 600 to Zahini.
Okay, yeah, 600 to Zahanin. Going to Zahanin in 5, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Zahanin for 600 DKP. Louis, you doing that DKP also, if possible?
Okay, I missed all that. I'm still doing the other one here. Bench
I can do that. I'll do loot DKP.
Innovative Clockwork Sword. It's a sword. Looks pretty. It's big.
That's it, try it on Oban.
20 to Oban. Going to Oban in 5. 1. Congrats, Oban, for 20 DKP.
Well, that was a bargain.
Ascension of Destruction. (26) potency, 100k ability mods, and increase of damage on an ascension spell.
If you have all three of them.
We are writing down who gets these things, because you can't check it outside of the raid. So we need somebody to write it down and keep a bit of a list from these. So we know who has one. Is there anybody volunteering that could do that? Bar time, thanks for volunteering.
I lose paperwork. It's not going to be good.
No, I'm writing it down.
Where are we going next?
800 to Magissa. We are going to the next map in here.
Okay, I need a quick AFK.
Could somebody like COV does? Then he's already in the zone. We can let him die, but he gets the achievements then. Going to Magissa for 800 DKP in 5, 3, 2, 1. Congrats, Magissa, for 800 DKP.
We can't COV him because he's got to accept it.
I can push it, just let me do this, hang on. Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, far, let's move on.
Yeah, he said he was taking a quick AFK.
Okay, Roro, let's kill some trash. Welcome back, Far.
Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surged. Surge withering. Surge virulent outbreak.
That might be a bit too many.
Surge withering.
Red circle.
Yeah, at least the
Sorry.
Tiger Storm. Son.
Backed up.
Surge septic strike. Surge tainted mutation. Your tainted mutation surged.
probably need a bot.
Can I just take 5 seconds? Hang on a minute.
Alright, go KFK, little one. She needs a drink.
Bot at the back if you need one.
Okay.
Okay, guys, everybody fight through Poogie. Just to make sure we don't have accidental stuff.
Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surged. Surge septic strike. Surge withering. Surge withering.
Oh, exquisite.
Random exquisite. What more can we want? Astral Dominion.
It's a fighter scout item.
Sure is.
Hard. Why is everything a scout item? I'm just wondering.
Because we're awesome.
You need your priest safe. Come on. No, you do.
You can just throw that in my bag, Sias.
I can. Okay, who would like to bid on that? 100 to 40. I'm gonna let you spend all your DKP and then I'll buy everything for 20. Oh, did I see that out loud? 400 to 4. For 17.
Feeling it again.
Going to Farley for 470 DKP in 5. 3, 2, 1. Congrats, Farley, for 470 DKP.
Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surged.
Putting the next one. Oh wow. That wasn't the plan.
Surge with ring. Surge with ring. Your withering surged. Surge septic strike.
Red circle.
Maybe you shouldn't have stepped out of it.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep. Well, I was fine.
Looks like everybody who stepped out of the circle got popped. I stepped out. I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, I stepped out and I was fine.
Ooh, smudge.
Surge tainted mutation.
Hey, does that mean Daz is here? Is he's casting spells?
I'm just that good.
Anybody that needs that?
It's just auto attack.
Going to the guild in 5, 3, 2, 1. Congrats, guild. Okay, farm, more trash, more trash.
Can somebody tell me who got that last Adorn and for how much?
470 to Farley.
Thank you.
Yeah, I made him spend his DKP, didn't think. Tank equals need.
Especially on stun stifle stuff.
Yeah, I apologize for that part.
It's all good.
I should have knew better on that one.
Dude, he gets like closed mind or something. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Bard.
Pretty bad when you got to resort to a Defiler Res Skullman.
It's because the bard's not paying attention.
Another squid.
Ooh, something I can actually not be stupid on.
Mage priest stun stifle.
Adamant Defiance.
Ooh, nice.
Scouts not allowed.
Yeah.
Farley.
22 noon. 100 to Fruity.
I love how the mages and priests get immunity and we just get a resist.
Come on, Trevi, you know we need that. Can't heal your butt if we're stun stifled.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but you got DKP.
Oh!
Oh, that's so messed up.
That's it, make them spend.
just letting you guys know, it's a waste only item. That means you have to drop your Rune of Mysteries, which is
You do
15
not.
forever.
Rune of Mysteries go in other slots than waste. I just switched mine to
Oh. Ah, yeah, that can go to different slots. 240 to Magissa. Good catch. Going to Magissa for 240 and 5. 2, 1, sold to Magissa.
It's primary, secondary, wrist, range, and waist.
Yeah, the other one is.
I know.
One more trash. Far. Thank you.
It's good to see all this stuff dropping though.
And we can actually get some
Ruins,
stuff done.
that's nice to see.
See, apparently we should have been in here just killing the trash since the last couple
Surge
of weeks.
revocation of life.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It would have been a drag though with
Your
the result
revocation
we
of
had
life
last
surge.
week.
Yeah. And with the
I'm only gonna
changes
die.
that Bruins made,
I'm
and
only gonna die
sneaking
so many
past
times.
it. Yeah, sneaking past that first named wouldn't be easy either.
Surge
Got a bruiser in there.
strike.
Right. We can sneak past anything.
Yeah, we don't have to sneak by anymore, we can just kill it.
Oh, Daz must be back.
Hello.
Hey, Daz.
Hello!
Oh.
It is.
Congrats on your first kill.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do we know the tactics on this one?
What is known is already told to Far. The rest we'll figure out.
Pretty much where he's at, just face him to us.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm coming in 10.
Oh, hold on, what's that? No, we got an ad.
Adding back.
Okay, let's move to... Is that an ad? Okay, it's not yet named.
Can you just give me 30 seconds, please?
Okay, let's go back to the guild hall and refresh hardbounds while we wait for Magista and Fruity.
1 hour raid's been given out.
I'm calling back for hardbound.
Alright, I'll go back, Trev.
Okay, Bart.
Yeah, I do noon. I'll pop back with you.
Are you guys fighting?
No, I don't think so.
We can't portal back to you with COV. The flag is
Nobody's
up.
fighting.
I got a flag on me.
You have to have.
I got a flag on me, size.
You have to have 75% of people that are flag for it to be able to zone in. So if not everybody's done the SIG line faction and all that, then you won't be able to zone in unless you have 75% in there.
And it will not let me put a banner down.
There is a banner in the... There is a raid banner inside Valor, so you can just go to use that. Just stay on the left side so you don't put the trash.
I can call you what's called a hero once you zone in.
It's close, already there.
Could I get a re-invite, please?
Sorry, we filled up.
Sweet.
Found out the hard way that COV does not work.
It does. You can't COV into the raid.
Yeah, no.
Not unless everyone is probably flagged for it. Might be that 75% thing that Pierre was talking about.
Don't quite understand that. I mean, we're all in here, so why isn't everybody flagged? We just killed the first boss.
No, you only have to have 75% flagged to actually going into the raid. You know, done the SIG line or whatever else is required.
Yeah, I crashed as well.
There's a flag right outside the zone though. Is off. So just take the flag zone into the raid right there, and you'll be with us.
I was wondering why my stats weren't looking that good. I was in the wrong AA spec.
Yep, got another ad.
And someone pulled down an
Oh, it might have been May.
noobs.
My hate transfer to Farley also assists them when I click it. So you must have had the name targeted, maybe.
Alright, well, while you guys say that, quick pile.
Yeah, the name was targeted. I was ready to pull before everybody went to go behind your tree.
Yeah, I thought you pulled that
Well-
piece of trash over to you, so I was trying.
Well, that was weird.
I was talking to the little trash got pulled.
Yeah. I couldn't cast on the mob, and I didn't die. And I was right in the middle of it.
Lucky you.
Oh, we got Syphic here. Looks like not in the raid at the moment.
Ah, that's maybe why then. That, I didn't even notice I wasn't in the raid.
It's
So we
just
learned
the
that we-
plane. Sorry, Zahanini, it's plane of innovation. Just go to the normal one that you use to go into heroics. Yeah, and choose raid.
So we've learned that periodically there is an ad that spawns and passes through here, so we may not want to be standing in this spot when we fight.
I'll put
gonna
on
wanna
my
huddle up.
normal stuff and I'll pick up the ads.
I'm thinking if we get
it
closer
says intruder alert whenever it comes by. And then it's
huddle up
attacking.
closer to where the name is, it might pass by us.
Can we tuck into that alcove? Oh, the furnace is there.
Nope. The named has to be with his back towards the wall.
So can our range sit on this junk pile right here?
I would say tank him right in front of where he is now, with your nose.
Yeah, I mean keeping the raid over here. That way it's trying to avoid the path of that ad. And I can keep his
We'll
back.
find out. The moment we have the final people back into the raid. We just have to make sure that we're in front of the named. If the name turns and we're in front, then it's okay. He just has to be watching us, and then he's back towards the wall.
So no spinning the name around on.
No, it doesn't matter where we are. It's come to us now. It's right on us.
Okay. Well, that answered that question.
Okay, so
Maybe-
we're gonna
maybe it's just-
do it. Wait. We're gonna try it the first time like this. Far will be tanking where he stands. Far just make sure that he's facing you and his back is to the wall, and we're standing on the sides. And we'll see what happens.
Sounds like a plan.
That security bot might be to stop people just standing around their raid zone, maybe.
Welcome back, Bart.
Oh, yep, still joining people.
Still traveling. To you guys.
I'll move them little mouse legs.
Okay.
Kisu's back. Bart's here, pulling in 10.
Leave Capella down, please.
Surge Septic Strike. Your Septic Strike surged.
Yeah, perfect like that.
Surge Tainted Mutation.
Get that curse, please. Mine's down.
Sorry.
Another curse.
Yeah, Capella, it's pretty clear the 444 will not be enough.
Reset ready
Surge
for a
Tainted
healer if
Mutation.
curses are needed.
Got 6 seconds.
Citrix cursed. Hey, Roro. Majesta, did you just use your curse?
Yes.
Surge Withering.
Whoever the last priest is, that's yours.
I just resets off.
I've got 13 seconds.
I just reset you. Interesting. Okay.
Surge Virulent Outbreak.
Puggy needs cure.
Yeah, it's coming, Puggy. Sorry.
Your Virulent Outbreak surged.
Can you read what that curse is, please?
Yep. Smoke fumes reduces the effectiveness of the fervor and potency stats of the target for the duration of the effect. So, sounds like that's all it does.
Deep up.
So it's
Tastes
not.
like crap.
Still get it off when you can, please.
good one to leave on Daz so I can outbars him.
What I was thinking.
Come on, guys, still get it off, please.
Tainted mutation.
Oh god, I've still got my crafting gear on.
Scanner announces intruder alert, so we must have...
That's the ad thing. If that had been around, there's the ad above us.
Alright, assist Poggy, I'll try to get a target on it.
Surge septic strike. Surge
Anyone
tainted
got Ascension
mutation.
reset? I'd appreciate it.
Surge blood contract. Your blood contract surged. Surge withering. Surge withering. Surge tainted mutation. Surge tainted mutation.
Louis, did you give the 1 hour DKP?
I did.
Yes, he did.
Thank you, thank you.
And Loon and Pure on bench. Got it.
Yeah, Pure just reset it, so he's gonna join us once we kill this.
Surge tainted mutation.
Daz, you ready for a reset?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Anyone else need to reset?
Better get that curse off Puggy before he cries.
Thank you.
I'll take a reset. I got one.
Barley.
Seconds, Bob.
No problem. I'm just pressing buttons.
If it's becoming a problem, the cures, try to do the resets on the healers or on the high DPS people.
Yeah, they've been doing that.
Okay.
Since the cure is excuse me, the curse is nothing that'll kill somebody. It just lowers the DPS. It's been refocused back on the DPS.
Surge tainted mutation.
I'm on minus hate gain far. Everything okay? Okay.
For some reason, it just keeps dropping to 1.
Yeah, I saw.
Nice.
Congratulations. That's another 20 extra DKP.
Okay,
Sandstorm, Warden. Do we have a Warden? We don't have a Warden.
no cash, huh?
Yeah, but I'm giving it to Dazden.
Got an ad in the raid?
$176 to defense deflection.
Yep.
It's definitely the place to be to farm these augments, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Innovative clockwork flattener.
I'll try to get an inspect on that noon.
61 to mint. That's a lot of mint on that thing.
For your main?
No, he wasn't bidding. He was answering Noon's question about how much double cast.
Ah, okay.
Oh no,
We
we'll
have 2
accept
bids
it.
on what.
We'll accept
Yeah,
it.
sorry, that was
Jay.
Synergy 200, okay, that's written down. Going to the guild in 5, 3, 2, 1, sold to the guild.
That's guild.
A gemless clockwork setting. It has mitigation, it has lots of cool stuff.
It's quite a nice piece.
Yeah, it's got major aggression on it. Definitely tank.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that aggression stuff because it will rip more aggro.
300 to Capella. Going to Capella. 300 DKP in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congrats, Capella.
I take it he wants the potency.
Yeah, but if you get too much of that aggression...
Trouble is, he's going to get the aggression too.
No, he wants the resolve.
Though, Capella, just get yourself mastercrafted gear.
And now the one we've all been waiting for, Ascension of Magic.
I don't think aggression affects you unless you're a tank.
No, it does.
Oh,
If it's on a stat, it affects everybody.
Well, I got
to
no.
part time. Yeah, noon, the info I had was for the third map and I swapped them around. My mistake. Is the third one that we need to put his back against the wall.
Sorry, who won the room? Was that Bod?
Not quite yet. But we're getting there.
Yeah, 350 to Bard. Going to Bard time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to the Bard. Okay, Pure, get in, then we move on. Remember, you can make those things for guildies, so we all know Magista has Destruction, Bartime has Magic.
No, you can't anymore, they're no drop.
They changed it.
Add.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Okay. That's a lot of people.
That's so lame.
Yeah, well, it would be bad to make him pay DKP to make stuff for the guild. Feels
No,
that way.
Like, for example, now both Bard and Magista both have. Bard could make one for Magista, and Magista could make one for Bard. I mean,
Surge revocation of life.
would have been too good.
Yeah, basically they made them no drop and said the drop rate was going to increase.
They should have made it to where you could make like 3 of them or something.
We just started up here.
I mean, that's a recipe, right? Anyways, isn't it? Or is it the actual, adornment?
Should be the actual stone.
It's the actual stone, and you unlock it. It's the key to unlock it on the...
Yeah, you used to buy them from the vendor merchant for 45 coins and status and plat.
It only unlocks it on your account.
Like a 3 recipe, you know, you can make 3 of them with the recipe or something, and then it's gone.
And guys, I think this is... this is a new... Pure, it's a new zone. Time left 13...
My old one didn't reset before you guys started this one, so it won't let me in.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Pure.
It's alright.
It's not as if we're going to miss his DPS.
Oh!
Whoa!
Come on, Daz, you know better.
I do know better, mate. That's why I'm trying to put you down a
He's
little bit.
just a beast lord.
Exactly.
Okay, guys. This is the one you need to have his back against the wall for.
And I'm just gonna spank him where he's at.
We will all stand in front of him. like cuddling up with Farley.
Do you know if it's an AoE Sias?
I don't know yet. We will in a bit.
It is, I might be able to stand him back. That's why I want to try it out.
You always
there
try to
is a trigger
sacrifice yourself, Buggy. If you die, you know.
There will be either I already have a trigger for it, or there will be text where we can make a trigger for. So.
So I can avoid AoE.
Coming in 10.
Not targeting me. So.
Surge revocation of
What is
life.
his face?
Oh, lots of ads.
Your revocation of life surge.
I think they came from behind.
Is this Buggy on the ads?
Surge with virulent outbreak.
The Overseer Alpha
Surge
fires
virulent
molten
outbreak.
slag directly in front of him. So this must maybe move to the back, move to the front. We probably need to make some triggers for this guy.
Yeah, it looks like a joust.
It was a fair way back, and I didn't get hit, so it's probably a distance thing.
Well, in the heroic, isn't there was the one with like the red beam kind of thing?
I'm gonna make a trigger for this one, real quick.
Let's see that we can get those trash mobs down.
Yeah, it looks like you got to be behind him.
Well, that last one, I was standing on the other side of him, and it looked like Morphe died.
Yeah, it seems like there will be a little joust.
And apparently, there's heads over there.
Can you pull him away from that door, or does he teleport you to him and you can't move him?
I'm gonna try and see if we can get those ads first.
We can't open the door. Any AoE we do use to pull them through the door, we'll end up getting that.
Okay,
thing.
I'm gonna drop raid, do an AoE, try to feign that. Normally the mobs will come to me, see if you can pick them up.
Okay.
Whoa, what's this other detrimental spell I got? I got 4 of them.
Was
No,
that
no
named?
ads. Yeah, that was named.
Well,
Just
maybe
the
I can
names
pull
on
the
the ads?
single pull the named all the way over here.
Named has to be sanctuary standing.
Can't just have him on this wall.
From what it looks like, no. But we can try.
Maybe I can
Is
pull him
anybody-
to where I'm standing right now, and everybody can just stay in that corner where they're at right now.
Yeah, give it a go.
Has anybody else got 4 detrimental spell effects on them?
Nope.
Okay, Far, try to pull him towards them. Everybody stands in front of him.
You're still working on the trigger, Puggy?
So what was that,
Just
Far?
trying to find it right now. I did make it though. I just gotta find it.
You did make
Well,
it?
it says it casts him in front of him, so if we're stood behind him, are we going to be alright?
The second time he said that, I turned him. And it looked like more people died because they were behind him.
No, that's the... He says... Team Overseer Alpha prefers to fire Molten Sack. All in front of him will be affected. But which way is he facing? But he's always facing the tank. So you have to either be with the tank or behind the tank. And if it's the all in front will be affected, then we need to joust out.
Shoot, I think I lost the trigger, guys. One more second. Sorry about that.
Oh, so the which way he's facing one is...
He's always facing you.
Well, it says, but which way is he facing? Like,
Yeah, he's facing the one that has aggro.
Well, they put a question mark, like, he may not be facing the way he normally faces during that thing, which is why you need to be in front of him instead of running behind him. And
Yeah,
then the other one, you need to be behind him instead of coming in front of him.
That could also be the reason why we need to be in front of him.
I think there's a front and back to it. Or I gotta flip him is what it is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, let's give it a try, and when we get the trigger, we just joust like 15 meters. I think Magissa was... Were you more as 15 meters, Magissa?
Sorry?
What distance were you from the mob, give or take?
I was about... I was about 22. 20 to 22.
I was at 17
Okay,
when you got me.
I was 20 from Farley.
Let's start with 15 then and see what it does. If Farley is standing where he's standing right now, if we joust towards the end of the room, like the other side, you have 17 meters.
So yeah, I bet he's got one where you gotta move to the back. There's probably another one where you gotta move to the front. This one should tell us to move to the back. That's what I'm guessing. And
let's give it a go.
Tell us another one, we'll set it up.
Roro, could you make me leader again, please?
You don't have to beg, Silas. I'm sure he'll do it willingly.
I want you to do a ready check.
What'd you say the trigger tells people to do, Puggy?
Joust.
If he's gonna spray in front of him, move to the back. Don't take it in the face.
Well, what I was planning is I'm gonna turn him at that point. I'm gonna run so he's keep back facing the raid, so nobody has to move.
Alright.
So nobody listen to the trigger, nobody run behind the guy. I'll just turn him and see what that does.
Okay.
If everybody's ready, pulling in 10.
I thought you were bringing him over to this side to avoid the ads.
I thought so too, but he went after somebody else.
Your septic strike surged.
Joust.
Oh, move to the back. Flip them. Didn't work.
Surge revocation of life. Your
No,
revocation
that's
of
not
life
the one
surge.
that's in front. The other one, this one's a flip.
There was a huge red circle on the floor, which most people died inside of.
I gotta figure out what I put in here wrong, why it didn't work.
It's the last three letters. Or the last three words.
Joust.
There's a which way he's facing, and the other one doesn't have the which way he's facing.
Red circle. Out, gone.
Surge tainted mutation.
Joust.
I'm just moving behind them and it's not hitting me anymore.
Surge tainted mutation.
So opposite side you're on for.
Yeah, but if somebody decides to AoE bit when they're back there, that could be bad.
Well, I'm turning them too based off a different trigger.
Joust.
Stay down, Skullman, please.
Yes.
Somebody get Mirage up.
On it.
Oh, that was a joust. Sorry.
Joust over.
Well, that trigger
Yes.
isn't working for me. I must have to send it again.
Ain't working for me either.
Didn't work for me either. I might have spelled something wrong, or I don't know.
I'll have a look at it while I'm dead.
Yeah, I missed the yellow text.
Maybe I got an extra space between something.
The death count is pretty high. Joust. How many meters was that, Boogie?
Oh jeez, I'm way here at the zone line. I died.
Yeah, this Mads.
Surge septic strike.
Pulling the elves
Septic
behind.
strike.
Let's kill them first. Joust.
Surge revocation of life.
Joust. Joust.
Move to the back.
I've done it as well, Puggy.
Surge tainted mutation.
Coming and reset, Barley.
Move to the back.
Move to the back. Joust.
I'm just kind of surprised this frontal doesn't go across that whole room right there.
I am too.
Surge tainted mutation.
I'm 14 from the boss and 18 from Farley when it goes off, and it's not damaging me, so I don't know what's going on.
Only good things.
That's how mighty you are.
Just trying to work out why.
Joust.
Maybe I should change it to move to the back or joust.
Well, move to the back isn't a raid thing. Move to the back means boss should be turned around.
Yeah, true, with what you're doing, yeah. So we could just change it to turn the mob, right?
I have one that tells me to flip it.
Move to the back.
Joust.
Surge tainted mutation.
$23 deaths at the moment.
What is the death count?
Not below 23.
That makes a lot.
Wasn't ready
Move
for
to the
poll.
back.
Joust.
Surge tainted mutation. Surge with
And a 24 reader is very forgiving.
Move to the back.
Joust.
Jousting.
That was the death count.
Yeah.
Death count was 25. Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Well, to say we've only got 4 healers, that's bloody awesome.
So it looks like I can have his back towards you guys with you guys jousting, and I can just keep the other frontal in the other direction.
It's like a very doable mob.
Yeah, we got an hour to
Yeah,
do
I mean,
it.
I died right off the bat because I was at the zone line, so.
Yeah, we had 2 or 3 people die with trash mobs. Yeah, should be fine.
So those who know that they die a lot, please stay down.
Stay far back for the time being and shoot with an arrow until you die.
We are gonna take a break first.
Break sounds good.
Yeah, gives
Go ahead
people
and hand
time
out.
to
Right, back on the hour,
refresh
yeah?
our minds. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds
back on
good.
the hour.
Come back all fervor buffed up, ready to go.
Noon, you here? Yep, perfect. Adding you to DKP.
Dennis, what is needed for the mastercrafted stuff? For mages? Or anybody else that knows it? Is that rare for mages mastercrafted celestial spell shard?
No. It's either Darkstone or Rubicite. I just don't know which.
I'm sorry, which one is it?
Cloth tailoring for mage armor.
It
Make
is
armor
strength
Asking for Capella.
and
I'm sorry, what?
Cloth tailoring is going to be the hides or the ether streams.
Oh, Strand of Ether. Okay. If you need
Those are
those,
cloth.
I mean, I got like 200 of them.
Oh yeah, and I don't know that the refining works on those right now, but I heard it did on the pelts. I heard the ether stream's the only one that wasn't working, but I don't know if it's fixed or not.
it is not fixed at the moment.
Just rumors. I was a fixin' to check it out on my tailor in a while.
Yeah, I just tried it like a day ago, and you can't refine the strand.
Oh, it just won't let you refine them. Okay.
Yeah, you can make stuff with them, you just can't refine it.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I know you can refine the hides. I did about 35 or 40 of them earlier today.
Yeah, I think everything else is working except for for refining, except for the strands of ether. Because I've refined just about everything, I think.
Well, somebody said that they weren't sure if there was any increase in the stats on them. And I thought that wasn't
There-
there. I heard that was fixed on some. I don't know.
Yeah, that was just fixed. But then they broke the strands of ether for being refined, so they kind of fixed it.
So refined stats do give better stats than refined material.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm at 576 out of 580 on my tinkering.
Nice.
Oh, that was so much needed.
As soon as I say that, I'm not getting any improvements. I should complain some more, and then it'll do better then. It's just not fair. Whine, whine, complain. I thought, I'll just make these gnomish parachutes until I run out, see how many make a stack. And I'm at 383. And there's
I did mana stones, life stones, and defibrillating heart stoppers.
I think they stacked 800 now.
Heartstopper stack?
Yes, they do.
The Giggle Givers is a unlimited one now.
I beg your pardon.
It's an unlimited charges, so you only need one.
Don't make me give you a giggle.
One's on charges, and the one that doesn't heal is unlimited. The one that does some healing has charges.
Well, heck, I didn't know the other one had healing.
Which one do I make? Since I'm bored.
Let's see who's back.
The one that heals only does like 600 health, so I don't think that's worth it.
And plus, you only
I'm back.
It's like the Lifestone.
Yeah, you have to be crazy to use one of those.
Hey, now I use a Lifestone.
Well, proof and point. But it's just that there's a high chance it'll kill you.
Not the overclocked one.
Yeah, the overclocked ones don't.
What I like is the ones that you kill yourself and you give potency, like group members. I think it was potency.
The overclock.
Well, I wouldn't want to take 12.6% of my total health when I was really desperate.
I've thought about doing that with my Templar, and when everybody was out of mana and everything was dire.
Yeah. It's good for Necro, too. Anyone can pop up, really.
With the overclock mana stone, you can't go wrong because if you're almost out of mana and then you lose it all, it doesn't. You're no worse off.
I'm here.
See, that's what I get. I complained enough and I maxed my tinkering.
Yeah, it's something I'm going to be starting on here shortly.
I am here though, so yes.
Let's try again. There's a magician.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I've got it. Never mind, I can find it. I was going to look for that tinkered adorn.
Okay. Sorry, we're still trying to fiddle with this computer.
Okay, coming in time.
Surge revocation of life. Move to the back.
Ciao.
Surge revocation of life. Surge revocation of life. Surge blood contract. Surge withering. Surge tainted mutation. Surge tainted mutation. Move to the back.
Joust.
Dad, say when you're ready for a reset.
Now would be great. Thank you.
Reset. Leave possible.
Well, can't do you, sorry. Apologies, Daz. Tease.
Oh, no worries.
And that was me, Mirage, not Daz.
Move to the
Got
back.
you last time, you're still under my 30-minute timer by another 9 minutes.
Yeah, your tail went to me, though, so you clicked it on me.
Yeah, I just realized that.
I got it.
Surge tainted mutation.
Oh.
Is that like a mem wipe or something?
Don't know, I just shot to 108 then.
Kind of makes sense if it's just
Move
as
to
easy
the
as
back.
standing behind him.
Yeah.
I heard something about that. It's the way that they made it to where you have to have more than one tanks because they reset their halo.
Let's see what
What
campaign.
explain a bit.
Well, that explain why all you got to do is stand behind this guy to not take the hit. I mean, unless I'm avoiding all of them, I've just stood here the whole time. Makes sense. You don't want to mem wipe right when he's doing his frontal.
Move to the back.
Joust.
Surge blood contract. Your Surge blood tainted contract mutation. surged. Surge tainted mutation. Move to the back.
Joust.
Surge with ring. Move to the back.
Joust.
Joust.
Watch the heat.
Yeah, it doesn't even break through my peel.
Surge revocation
Surge
of
your
live
life.
outbreak. Your revocation of life surged.
You got far?
Supposedly.
I just gave you a shout too far.
Move to the back.
Joust.
Joust.
Move to the back.
Joust.
Surge tainted mutation. Surge tainted mutation. Surge tainted mutation. Move to the back.
Joust.
Anyone want to reset?
Please.
Please.
Going to be popular.
Louis, after the fight, could you give the second tower DKP? If you didn't do it
I
yet.
already did. Already did.
You're too good to be true.
But Jessa, did you get that reset?
center one.
Okay, I didn't know who's a.
Move to the back.
Joust.
Resets up for another reset if somebody needs.
Me, please. I need my snapback in case Daz pulls it.
Oh, that's no, I'm getting blamed.
Not to point fingers or anything.
Yeah, I find that very offensive.
Thank you.
Surge withering.
You know, I was the star Daz until you showed up.
Surge tainted mutation.
It doesn't reset. Touch of death.
Move to the back.
Joust.
Jousts.
If you're 20 meters away from the boss, you don't need to joust, by the way.
I plant my feet at 20 meters. I haven't had to move.
Has anybody else gotten hit just standing behind the mob? Because I haven't.
No, I'm 20 meters away, not been touched. I was getting touched at 19 though.
I'm in his combat ring. I mean, I have a AoE blocker if I'm not the target, so that might be why. But
I might try it.
Move to the back.
And isn't that the AA that is below the health?
I wouldn't try it yet unless we've if nobody's died. Let's just kill it. Do the same thing.
Oh, shoot.
So. See, that was because, right, it was facing the raid. Yeah, whatever that is for, it's pretty nasty, man, because I'm giving you a hate transfer right when that goes away too, and it seems like it just loses you.
Surge tainted mutation.
It's
Surge tainted mutation surge.
Even with Daz's DPS, he shouldn't be pulling off me like that. It's part of the script.
Yeah, it's something weird. It's the script or something.
I'm trying to pick it up quick enough, but...
Verdict!
Verdict.
And who thought it's our raid quest?
And those tiers of row. Awesome.
We got a quest done.
And we keep getting short.
Somebody didn't log me in that time.
Superior, indeed.
We're badass.
Ooh, and I got
some droughts.
Innovative, sharp gears. Scouts, Berserker, Bruiser, Guardian, Monk. Anybody that would like that.
That's, what is it, arranged?
Yeah.
It's not upgradable though. I don't want it.
No pure. If you don't plan on actually using it, it goes to the guild, and the guild use the coins to buy other stuff. Going to the guild in 5, 2, 1, 20 for an alt. That's right before the salt. Going to an alt for 20 DKP in 5, 4, 40 for an alt. Going too far for DKP in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Farley for 40 DKP. Early banded belts. 32 results.
Tanky type.
No double cast. How bum deal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bid on that.
Mirage, sorry, I was looking at the wrong item.
Yeah.
I was bidding and looking at the wrong item. Here you go.
No names that would like that? Then it's going to alts. 20 for a main. 100 for a main. 200. Yeah, so does Atono. Going to Atono for 200 DKP. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Atono for 200 DKP.
That time he spent some DKP, he's been hoarding it.
Prototype head coverings. $400 to Bart. $500 to Roro.
Just gonna make people pay all the DKP, that's all.
$520 to Trip. Going to Trap for 520 DKP. 540. $50 to Trap again. 600. Going to Trap for 650 DKP in 5, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Trap for 650 DKP.
Perhaps Trap.
Thank you.
Let's see if there's one more.
Ah, apologies. Noon, you're going to see some minuses on your DKP because I didn't realize that your bench.
We've got another tier 1 to take there?
Yeah.
4 on the map. It's named.
And that's Omega is tier 1, according to the Triumph.
Oh, Farley's decided to take a nap.
And so did I.
Come on, we just took a name down and now we're down on trash.
Because somebody called it when they weren't ready.
Trash is the worst, I tell you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He pays attention to trash.
Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surged.
What resolve are you on already,
Surge virulent
Dax?
outbreak.
631.
Damn.
I'm going to drop a bit because I'm going to put the old neck piece in with a 5 further after today. I'm benchmarking the two now, and the one with the 5 further is definitely a little bit better.
Good to know.
I mean, obviously, it's not going to be a perfect benchmark because both bosses are completely different, aren't they? But yeah, it gives you a rough idea.
Surge withering. Your withering surged.
I'm actually really liking this zone.
We
Yeah,
need
it's
to farm
fun.
it every week.
We should have been farming this on ads a couple of weeks ago.
Now they did,
Yeah. They
they
were
nerfed
making
the
like
zone.
15 minutes mob a couple weeks ago.
Well, yeah. Well, I think we spent 40 odd minutes on that named, and we got it down, what, 1%? Or maybe 3.
We really need the gear from this zone bad.
We are currently number 5 on the server.
Woo!
Oh, that's a few ads.
That was dead save.
What, is that 5 on the server with today's update you're talking about?
With today's update, we only have number 2 at the moment, but once number 3 popped in, we will be number 5, above Grievance. With reported Insurrection, Genesis, and FOE above us, of course.
Not evil?
Ooh, Farley went link dead.
Yeah, Farley's got no target. Going through Puggy instead. Red circle. Don't know whether it makes a difference on the outing.
Yeah, I don't have hate gain on.
Just gonna AoE stuff.
Look at those cures done, guys. They're really nasty.
Surge tainted mutation.
Farley back.
Farley's back.
Oh, he is.
Dropping hate again.
Surge virulent outbreak.
Oops, sorry, my pet was shut up. That's tabbing, my fault.
Surge withering. Your withering surged.
How long is the game out? 3 weeks or 4 weeks?
Group, I just...
The game, about 13 years now, isn't it?
Yep. Okay, the expansion.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's about a month, isn't it? Well, it's over a month.
November 2 was
Surge
month.
virulent outbreak. Your virulent outbreak surged. Surge tainted mutation. Strike.
Exquisite chest. Ancient spell.
Hey, look at that.
Adamant of Defiance.
Again.
It's a mage.
200 to Fruity.
Go Fruity. Go Fruity.
300 to Trap. Dance to Zehanim. 350 to Fruity. Going to Fruity for 350 DKP in 5, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Congrats, Fruity, for 350.
Oh, we got an ad as well somewhere.
I didn't see that so far.
It's alright, it was a alert bot thing.
Okay.
Come in, res match. Did you get it? Is that too far away?
I think I'm too far away.
I get her.
Alright, now it's on.
Never mind.
Surge withering.
Not pay attention in the zone.
Red circle.
Not sure if it actually does something, that red circle.
I know in solos the red circle doesn't matter, and or trash mobs. But
Just looks pretty. It's there to scare us.
practice.
But it seems like in the heroics too.
And every X number of time we zone in, it actually kills everybody that's inside. Just for the lulz.
I know this is going to sound weird, but I really want to see what my heal bars is.
All pause.
Yeah, I got one dirge heal.
2.7 billion gazillion thing.
Billion.
Yeah. I'm a real healer.
I want to be a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Surge revocation of life.
Yeah, you were doing about 1 million less as Noon. But then again, I don't know, Noon is also not a healer.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
not see any more rats. Do we know anything about him? Guess we just take him where he's at and I'll turn him.
Nope, this one is, I didn't get any information.
Yeah, we got another round.
Intruder pot.
There he comes round the corner.
You ready, Akiza? Okay, pulling a 10.
It seems he has a frontal, so let's turn him far.
Incoming.
Surge revocation of life. Your revocation of life surge. Surge virulent outbreak. Surge virulent outbreak. Surge septic strike.
Really, Foz, molten slag directly behind him.
Yeah, but we didn't got anything. It's the same as with the previous one, we don't know where his head is facing to. But we didn't die, so...
Surge withering. Surge withering. Surge tainted mutation. Surge tainted mutation.
Sorry, Daz. I have my
I wasn't
Muppet
playing
on
you again, I was looking at the other 20
hate.
people in the room.
Oh.
No, that was my fault, I couldn't shift the hate.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It's The mechanic does. I even used peel and it didn't change anything.
Oh no, it's not you, mate. I was doing my detaunt and it wasn't taking it off, and they normally drop me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the mechanic of it.
Okay.
That's why you gotta have 2 tanks, because only the other tank can take it off.
So you see this
Yeah,
one,
I'm gonna-
there's the slag behind him, right?
Yeah, but it's saying which way is he facing. So
He's facing the tank, or I wouldn't be able to get back attacks off on him.
Well, he's got faces in multiple faces, though. You know what I mean, Puggy? So it's like, what face is it going off of when he sends it out? That's what I'm thinking. That's hitting too.
Maybe I'm avoiding it, because even when I'm behind him, I'm not getting hit.
Might go out the side. Looks like he's got 3 or 4 faces.
I think
Yeah,
it's probably an AoE, avoidable AoE, like on the trigger. You
If you're taking any
Add.
Intruder, add.
Surge blood contract.
Take it to the tank. There you go.
Surge tainted mutation. Surge tainted mutation. Your tainted mutation surged. Surge withering.
We have around 2 minutes before the next app pops.
Yeah, heck, it didn't look like any of you guys got hit that last one.
Hey, just click res and type before the perfect time.
1
Surge
minute.
septic strike.
Could be quicker.
Surge virulent outbreak. Your septic strike surged. Surge withering.
Anyone got a spare reset?
My reset's down.
Thank you very much.
What was that? Oh, that was
What the hell was that?
That was the joust.
the frontal joust thing we stay away from, right?
This guy does it from the back, according to the text here, but
I've been standing right behind
Where
him.
his back?
it says
Our healers are just OP, that's all.
well, I don't think I'm getting hit. I think I'm dodging most of them.
Verdict? Almost.
Surge virulent outbreak surged.
Come on, verdict.
Ah,
Nice.
so awesome. 4 times. I love it.
Nice, Ricky.
Got the first raid key, nice.
Hey!
And short-handed.
That's progression.
We did
Maybe they
nice
broke the
progression.
zones over Christmas. Maybe it's a good thing we did this today.
That's awesome. I'm so proud of you all. Good job.
Thanks, Mom.
I feel so bad they're not going after Draconon now. That was some good.
I'm so happy. I'm happy.
We have a hammer. Going to alts in 5. 2, 1. Any alts that would like that? Going to the guilds in 5. 22 Ekizu. Going to Ekizu for 20 DKP in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold for 20 DKP. The Omega wrist guard. $300 to Bard.
Add.
Maybe move away from this area.
600 to Poogie.
650 to keys.
Surge virulent outbreak.
650 to Akizu.
660 to Poogie. Yeah, sorry, I was watching at the ad. Going to Poogie for 660 DKP in 5, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Poogie.
Thank you.
Void Rod Rune Chest. A black Adorn slot.
Is it going to be top 2 get it?
Sorry, I'm looking. Sorry.
You know what sucks about those is you can't remove them from the item once you put it on.
What?
Yeah, and it's black items only. It's a black slot, so I don't know where it's gonna fit.
It goes in the chest. Tells you.
Near raid gear.
Yeah, it's right here. It's
Okay, 380 and 400.
If you saw some of the last X pack, especially off of Trackanon, there is a void spot.
No, there is new black slots for raid gear in this X pack.
No, I was just
Going to 380 and 400 in 5, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Farley and Synergy for 380 DKP because we have to.
There was a second synergy.
Yeah, Synergy 380, Farley 400.
Ain't now.
and that's the chest ruined as, just to make sure, because there's one for each piece.
Yeah, the void chest piece, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
That's it for this raid zone. We did unlock the next one, but with 10 minutes, I think we can say we had a pretty good evening.
Well, I'm up for doing a ready check to see who wants to stop to try one more.
I mean, we can poke her head and kill some trash for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pure's just linked one with a black slot, that's nice. Relic there, that's going to be annoying, only 2 pieces, isn't it?
I wonder if these scanners drop chests, because they seem to like, don't they seem to repop?
Yeah, regularly.
So I think on stuff that repops, I don't think you get a chance at chests usually, do you?
I don't know.
It's been a pretty generous zone.
Yeah, it has. I guess the devs felt sorry for taking all of the purples out.
Yeah, we got an ad.
Try a bunch of them.
I got you, Tom.
They're leashing.
It would have been faster to call to the game and take the flag back than to run all the way to the zone.
Who cut the corner and pulled the ads? What do these greater tiers of road buy? Because I've got 300 of them now.
What's the next raid zone? What in progression?
The Planet Disease. One we just got our key for.
Everybody ready to get pulled in?
Oh, are we doing more?
Yes.
Kill some trash.
Un momento.
So does anybody know what we spent Greater Tears of Roe on?
Go to the
Buy gems for raid loot. Think for your all.
gems for raid loot.
Well, I just looked at the tier 2 guy and he didn't show anything.
No, we're in tier 1.
Use it. You gotta unlock more stuff. You gotta use it to buy the gem. Change gems into things.
Like I say, there is no tier 1 guy. Well, I didn't see a tier 1 guy. It was a tier 1, 2, 3 and 4.
So you gotta unlock the tier 2. I think it's like their system for allowing raid gear to go on your alts. And that doesn't start until tier 2.
My alts, I could do with them. Somebody's pulled.
Seen that.
I didn't do nothing. I just repaired.
I think it's a healer running around.
Fruity's tanking it. Look at that.
She's a beast.
Oh, Fruity.
No, she's a Fury, not a Beast Lord.
Fruity, evac.
Evac Fruity.
Surge revocation of life.
Can't we just keep raiding? We have to stop.
Oh, 2 more ads.
I'm back.
I'm back too.
It hurt me.
Wish I could give hate to Fruity.
This guy's hit like drugs.
Fruity's was tanking him, man.
That's because it's fruity.
Dang, far.
Can you get
Probably
Folly
lost
up?
the sealer.
Res sucks.
Surge septic strike.
If you're dead, just revive. We're zoning anyway.
Surge virulent outbreak.
Yeah, I could do that.
Surge
But then it
with
takes
raid.
like 3-4 minutes to load up. Especially with all this life.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I just wanted him to get you up so that you didn't have any res effects.
Yeah, I'll take care of
Big
it.
res.
Anytime he goes down, I'll try my best on him.
Yeah, I got him up and he was dead straight away, so res is just mean.
It's okay, match. Save your reses for death.
I actually have a
Surge
caster
virulent outbreak.
for resing.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I do.
Are you saying you
Red.
macroed resing Daz?
I should, yeah. But no, I got one for far. I res, confront fear, and dirt
Surge
shield.
tainted mutation. Surge virulent outbreak.
This guy's got some hit points on him.
Surge withering.
So there's all one.
Wanna? Let's resolve check on it.
point over mine, yeah. I think that's the same as last time.
The Mender bot's still up if anybody needs it.
Could you invite, please? Okay, the first name in here is...
Can Mirage get a res, please?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Right ahead.
Dispensia.
Super sorry about that.
Oh wow, that one was fast.
Hard speed.
Wonder if we can run along the side of the wall there like we do in the heroics and not pull heads.
Dad's got some nice stuff.
Alright, down the center it is.
Got size.
Surge with ring.
Ooh, exquisite.
That's the reason we're doing this. Another Astral Dominion.
Ooh.
Did they have a Certus?
Their chest.
Oh, nice.
Anybody else for 20 DKP? Astral Dominion.
No, Bard won't beat you up.
Pure, can you come in?
Pure cannot come in.
50. 50 to Sci-Fi.
Sorry, sorry, I can't have it. It's all fire skates, I just noticed.
Yeah, it's back to 40 for pure.
Yeah, sorry.
$70. Thank you for raid, Saharin. Louis, could you give end of raid before
taken care of?
Thank you very much. 100 to pure. Going to pure for 100 DKP in 5, 3, 2, 1. You'll have to zone in pure.
I'm gonna need 2 people to zone out, to zone me in though. Because I have
Good
to have
point.
that 75%.
Actually, need 3 people, but yep, we'll do.
Adamant Defiance. Nice. Sorry, taking your job size. I'll show you.
Nah, doesn't matter. 20, 30 for Das. $40 to Sci-Fi. Going to Sci-Fi for 60 to Sci-Fi. $100 trap. I got somebody else zone out also, so Pure can get in. I think he said there were 3 people needed. Okay, thank you. 110 to Sci-Fi. Going to Sci-Fi in 5, 2, 1. Sold to Sci-Fi for 110. And Astral Dominion is going to Pure for 100.
You wanna zone us in?
Noon, you can't because you probably missed the first name kill in Plan of Innovation. So now we
Yeah,
need at
and
least
one more person to come on out, please.
now we need like 2 or 3 more.
We
Because there's
need like.
2 of us out here.
Oh, we need.
I'm going out now.
Guys, remember tomorrow we are not raiding because it's Christmas.
No, it's Monday.
Yeah, but it's Christmas Eve.
Christmas evening.
That bring you in.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about you, lot, but I'll be getting drunk tomorrow.
You want to have
Oh, it's take-
Christmas? We should all log on tomorrow and kill Trackanon.
It's pulling me back in. I can't log out. I can't zone out.
It's
good.
just
It's
pull
good.
people in. Sci-Fi.
That's alright, Si.
I pulled Sci-Fi
There you
in.
go, Pure. For 100 DKP.
Appreciate it.
Okay, guys,
Right,
thanks a lot for the raid. Thanks for the healers for doing it with 4. Very nice
Are we
job.
going to kill some more trash?
We lost 2 healers already, so it's gonna be the end.
Oh, we can make it. We don't have a resolve thing. We can 2-group trash.
Yeah, so, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but then
I'll stay.
So what website? What website is it that shows the guilds? Guild who's in
you can
leading the
do
guild?
raid progression.
I mean, this zone by next week would probably be getting reset anyway, so
Yeah, it will be.
we might as well just do. I don't know.
An hour. Just
Has
getting trash.
anybody got a raid ready healer?
Not yet.
Yeah, look at
Okay.
it this way: the more runes people get, the less you gotta pay for it when it drops, and you're actually here.
They'd probably have to have a raid
Quest
key to get
I was thinking
into
let's
this
see if
zone, though.
Yeah, they'd have to have just finished the first one like we just did to get in here.
I know I'm gonna go to bed. It's a bit after midnight.
Alright, so I see. Waiting.
You know, and to
Thanks
be
for the
honest,
raid.
Yas, I don't know what the reset is on these zones, but if they're like 3 days
6
or whatever,
days.
we should be setting this on.
It's
On a
6
Wednesday.
days.
Go in Wednesday and try to get runes too.
Can I ask a quick question? This adamantium define says level 105. Does that mean the item I'm trying to put it on is going to be 105?
Yes, it
Yep.
does.
Okay, so it won't go on the waste I've got. Crap.
Does it fit on anything else?
No, it's waste only.
Okay, then you'll have to wait, unfortunately.
You can get Dilettante an invite to raid, right?
I'll have to find out because
No, because you won't be flagged for this one, won't you?
Well, let's see what we got for healers here, because we're gonna end up having a problem there.
Well, we're gonna have to lose 3 more people.
Yeah, I mean we got the healers for 2 groups basically.
I can drop.
What's Dilettante's a wizard?
Looks like noon. Keys on Skullman are out of zone. I don't know if any of them are coming back.
I'm zoned out, just I can drop. Just going for 2 groups.
Well, if there's better
Healer.
if there's better DPS that can stay than me, I don't mind going.
Yeah, I'll drop because I'm nominal DPS. Night, everybody.
Yep, no.
Later, Citrix.
Good night.
Say Citrix. Right, who's stopping and who's going?
Do a slash ready.
Well, I can stay, but if there's better DPS that you want to stay, then I can leave. Don't really bother me.
No, it doesn't matter. If you want to stop, you stop. But if you're leaving, you can stay in. If you don't want to stop, then leave the raid. But you can always stop in raid chat. That's not a problem. Just need to organise whatever we've got left.
No, I can stay, but if there's somebody who wants to stay and he's got better DPS than me, I don't mind leaving. That's all I'm saying.
What did I just say? If you want to stop, that's entirely up to you.
I think I saw a defiler in a minute ago. Fanud Hoy or something.
Is Akiza coming back?
I don't know. Let's ask a guild, see if anyone else wants to come.
I don't think they can get in if they didn't do the other stuff.
Yeah, but we can zone out. It's 75% of the raid, isn't it?
Yes, but is that 75% of an actual raid? Or what is available to show up?
Maybe 75% of the people that's got keyed.
That's how I took it. That 75% of people present have to have a key.
Yeah. So worst case scenario is you only need 4 people. If 3 people have got it, that's 75%, isn't it? If we dropped everyone just to zone them in, if we haven't got enough, but I'm sure we've got well over 75% here.
I think so, yeah.
We do with another healer really, and just for group 2, or I can move things around, I guess.
Oh, Akizo hasn't responded. I would have to assume Akizo is AFK and not coming back. Which means we have 2 groups.
Sounds good.
Alright. Let's do it. So we're doing runes are need before greed, but you have to be able to use it, right?
Yeah, doing that.
Correct. To be able to equip it.
And if
Make sure
nobody
we
here
use it.
needs it, we'll try to invite somebody. Maybe.
Yeah,
Depending on how much
exactly.
it is.
Only need if it's for your main 2, just greed if it's an alt.
Oh, that's a lot.
Alright. That's quite a pull.
Yeah, that's a big
Search
pull.
virulent outbreak.
Might be a rune in that group.
Your virulent outbreak flourish.
See all these detriments they put on you? It decreases your damage output when you pull.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume, like they were all linked together. Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Surge revocation of life.
So I used the taunt that I normally pull with, and it doesn't normally do any AoE aggro.
That's just mean, Far.
I said it doesn't normally do AoE aggro. I have to be linked, or someone had something on me.
Oh, everybody died? Uh-oh.
That's alright. Try it again.
Yeah, and I revived and there was a mob at the zone.
I just think we should just
What's up, people?
group the boss.
What's that far? You think we should two-group the boss?
I don't think so. Daz, if we're
Okay,
just
so
doing
those three are linked. We're gonna get 3.
yeah, if we're just doing trash, why not do the ones up here?
Civic.
There's solo pools up here. Yep, sorry.
Dangerous sickness.
I can't clear that.
Yeah, we'll try and work our way down. Far too many.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do with that one. We'll have to go to the side and get
So
this
let's
stuff
try
in
the
gears.
ones. Try the ones at the top. Yeah. Let it wipe.
Yeah, they're all hooked up. The 3 are definitely linked. I don't know why the other side's coming too.
Yeah, it looks like you can get 3 at a time. Might have to just body pull it.
Let's go for the loose ones at the top.
Yeah. For at least a few pulls. Then we'll try these guys.
Everyone just revive and.
Bard can't clear revive sickness from reviving. I just learned that.
Yeah.
Looks like some of these up here are double, triple pulls too.
When you're you're going single target when you pull that group down there, right? Far.
I don't have to, Puggy. My taunts on any other time I use them, they only pull the target I get. Like when everybody asks me to pet pull, if they want to pet pull, and then I end up grabbing the mob.
Yeah, but surely, no matter what you cast, even a single talk, it's setting off your auto attack, which is AoE.
Not my peel. Not my peel. No. And not when I'm at a distance.
Yeah, the 3 to the left there are linked. But that one on the right looks as if it's on its own.
An example there, Daz, is in the K zone where that guy's walking down the hallway and you gotta pull him between all his ads. I don't single focus or anything, I just use my peel.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. I thought AoE auto attack and all that crap came on automatically with any cast of anything. Hence why we had singular focus.
Not with the peel. Not with the peel and the taunt only, my long range only taunt.
There we go. Learn something every day.
We got a single one over here on the right behind the building. And then a 3 that's right next to them that are linked.
Surge revocation of life.
Just want you to know I just healed a healer.
Your revocation of life surged.
can't be doing 2 rolls, Bard. They don't let you do that anymore. Unless you're a tank. Then you can be DPS too. Right, Far?
Surge with ring.
What's your potency at right now, Farley?
Surge with ring.
Well, we're taking a potency hit in this zone anyway, aren't we? Because I've just lost 6,000.
Yeah, it looks like I'm at 60. Must be the...
I'm at 75k.
Yeah, it's the detriments we're getting. Reduced for each increment applied, so I wonder if everyone gets the same amount of increments.
I'm showing 8 right now.
I'm down to 4.
Yeah.
I got 2.
Doing it the same.
Well,
Yeah, 2
I got
2s.
2 that say 2. Yeah, 2
Yeah,
2s.
exactly. 4. Yeah.
That'd make trying to parse really not fun if certain people got more of those than others, you know.
I think the more mobs you have, the more detriments you get.
Yeah, I think everybody gets it.
Got one over here in my target car.
Looks like each mob gives you a stack, and then it adds up in each stack.
One back right behind the building car. That works too.
Yeah, 3 seems to be fine, doesn't it? When we had the 6.
Surge blood contract.
I'm showing 3.
Pretty sure.
3 ones.
Surge
Sure,
flavor
most of our
concoction.
potencies dropped below 40k when we hit the 6.
Oh yeah.
Surge septic strike.
And technically, since I'm not at resolve, even though I'm like 1 point away, I'm still not doing my full DPS. So that's cool to know. Because it seemed like I was keeping up pretty well during last zone.
Yeah, I was doing damage, and I don't meet the resolve check.
Deadlist.
Gotta adapt.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can potty pull just one of these groups.
Yep, it's probably gonna come right to Magissa. Just heads up.
Oh, wait, there's a solo guy right there.
shamans, it's tough as the wards they put on you. It makes it hard to
Yeah,
play people.
got a pretty good experience with that.
Yep.
Nothing like a shaman following a bruiser through the zones, you know?
I've still got all 6.
That was not gonna happen. That pool is definitely 6 of them pool.
Yeah, that's terrible. It's almost like half a raid on each group.
We need a lot more potency. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. Just shows how much more potency we're gonna need to be able to handle those kind of stacks, take buffs and stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm on 63.5 potency, and it really rips it down.
55 is just, well, I didn't see the 6 on it. With the 3, it's 55. It went down 50.
At 6 pull, I'm dipping down to 49,000 potency from 63, so...
There's a single pull behind. From what I can tell.
Just come up over this way. Apparently we don't have to die. Or we don't die outside the wall, so we can go around killing trash we want.
You know me, I'll sacrifice myself.
Be careful of this name. It's right over this area.
Pulling one of these trash right here.
Surge Septic Strike. Surge Revocation of Life. Surge Virulent Outbreak. Your revocation of life surged.
If it's too far away, just let me know. I can always pet pull one if you can snap it off before.
Thing I use to snap it off is usually what I pull with.
Yeah, okay.
a chest.
Have we? Oh, nice one.
Defiance.
Okay, need if you need it, and only for only for your mains. If greed and nobody needed it, then you can always speak to the other person. But let's do this first.
Does.
Ooh.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Candy.
Just think, I paid 400 DKB for one of those.
You're welcome.
It's funny though, after the first couple went for a lot, and then people started saying they're dropping, people stopped bidding so much.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be very common, isn't it?
Yeah, it cost me 800 for the first one.
Yep.
Because Trevi kept pushing it up.
No, you got it for 240.
I spent 800 on the first rune.
I only bid 200. And you bid 240 and you got it.
Don't stand there. Don't stand on the middle top of those.
Oh, apparently.
The number 5 on the map there.
And the name's right around the corner. To the right of you.
$240 for that one and 800 for the other one, Trevi.
Well, I ain't the one to run you up on the other. I bid 200 on one and you got it for 240. I quit bidding on it.
I'm sure it was you.
I don't know who you bid against on the other one.
But I don't want to blame you, Trevi.
Yeah, but I know
Stop
the
targeting
real
that
story,
door,
so it's hard to do.
Just seeing how worked up Trev had me the other day, man. He had me thinking.
Hoping someone would send their pet at it.
No, we're not pulling names.
That was fun, Boogie.
He had me.
Why it's still new content? Not fair on the raid. We can't do that.
He sends me and Zippler into a duo and tells us how tough it's going to be and everything. Gets me all worked up, and I can't figure out why Zippler's parsing 7 times as much as I am in the zone. Like, what the hell's going on, man?
Why was he parsing so much then?
That was funny.
Well, here's the thing. So we're fighting this named the whole. I mean, it took like 30 minutes, the first named in there, and I can't figure out. You know, I'm just thinking, this is the way it is. You know, Treb's talking it up. Well, it turned out I didn't have my buff on. It didn't even occur to me. I'm just thinking, like, man, Zippler, your pets must parse really high in these, kind of like the PQ.
Poor Boogie, I had him going.
Yeah. Like, man, you're epic. You're a little epic guy. Does a lot of damage, man. That's what I'm thinking, you know.
That's so insane.
It's like, there's no way you're doing. I left the game for an hour and now you're doing 7 times the DPS I do. Something's wrong with the zone. Put a link in guild chat. I said, you ought to screenshot that one, Zippler.
Surge blood contract. Your blood contract surged.
Well, that was like the first heroic I went into. I thought it was solo, and I'm in there killing the trash, and it took me like 15 minutes per trash mob before I pulled the name and figured out it was a heroic. I just thought it was part of the quest, you know, like, oh wow. Guess they really want you to work for this update.
Surge revocation of life.
These mobs out here don't put stacks on us.
Yeah, because we're doing a single. I think it's only when we had multiple, wasn't it, Trip?
The single up at the top was putting one stack on us. It was like you got one stack per mob up there.
Yeah.
Surge virulent outbreak. Surge tainted mutation.
There's a rat. I was going to say there's a rat to your left as well, Farley, over that hill, little hill.
Surge withering. Your withering surged. Surge septic strike. Surge tainted mutation. Surge septic strike. Your septic strike surged.
As soon as I cast Ascension spell, you guys get hurt. Seriously. Can't a girl have some fun?
Nope.
You gotta macro that stuff to tell so it goes straight to me and I go, oh, dirt shield. Put my dirt shot on. Apologies for talking about that so much. I'm really digging that dirt shield.
Surge virulent outbreak. Your virulent outbreak surged. Surge blood contract.
Alright guys, I gotta go.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Bar.
Thank you everybody for the raid and zone. Fun time.
Yep, thanks. Thank you very much.
Yep, thanks
Sorry,
a lot,
didn't
everyone.
make you spend too much.
Right, Puggy Tank.
I was saying the same thing.
Boy, yeah, I don't know about that. They probably have one tank death shot.
Shoot, they were just shouting the tank as it was.
Maybe not on the trash. That would probably be on the names on.
I'd be scared to do it on my bruiser.
Oh yeah, we've got noon. Yeah, go and get your bruiser.
Alright, we'll give her a whack.
We may have to zone out to pulling this.
No, count white key.
I'm just going to take a quick 5 minutes while we wait for Martin. Yeah, let's all take 5 minutes, come back at 8 minutes. Let's all come back at 10 to.
Alright. Just so happens to be in the Guild already, or in the Coliseum already. Alright, grab him a quick spot.
2 people have to zone out to zone him in. Oh, he's gone linked dead anyway.
I just evac'd my group to the door, so.
Booty, do an evac for our group, please. Thank you.
Oh, looks like Noon zoned in on his own.
I've got a link then. Oh.
Once you get the key is account wide.
Ah, didn't know that. I missed out on the first boss.
Yeah, we didn't pull you into the second boss. That's
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be ready, to be fair.
Yeah, they didn't think about it until after we killed the boss.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I know we're going to be running it plenty of time.
Well, at least we know we can do them now.
Oh, yeah.
Let me find a rat to make sure I'm not going to die instantly. I know I gotta wait for
Okay, soon. See ya. So Sin's going as well.
No. Dropping like flies.
I've got 750 of the normal coins. I might buy a heroic belt.